What if I told you there's a proven method to erase all your debt in just 1 year? Forget the usual advice. This is about taking action with an approach that's changed millions of lives. Are you ready to take control? Let's get started. If you've ever felt like debt is a never-ending trap, you're not alone. Millions of people face the same overwhelming burden. But there's good news. Dave Ramsey's formula has helped countless individuals break free from the cycle of debt and take back control of their finances. At its core, Ramsey's philosophy is simple. Focus on paying off your debt as quickly as possible, build wealth, and live a financially independent life. But today, we're not just covering the basics. We're taking his tried and true methods and adding unique twists to make them even more effective, tailored for your personal situation. This isn't about punishing yourself with a rigid budget or cutting out every joy in your life. Instead, it's about treating debt like a challenge you can conquer with a clear, actionable game plan. Ready to unlock a debt-free future? Let's dive into the first step, the mindset shift. Before you tackle your debt, you need to change how you think about it. Most people view debt as purely a financial issue, but it's far more than that. Debt is an emotional trap. It weighs you down, creates stress, and often leaves you feeling stuck. To break free, you need to address the psychology behind your financial habits. First, shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on the total amount of debt you owe, think about the freedom you'll gain once it's gone. Imagine waking up without the constant stress of overdue payments. This mental shift transforms your debt repayment journey from a burden into a source of empowerment. Next, take control with $0 budgeting with a mission. Here's the idea. Every dollar you earn gets assigned a specific purpose before you spend it. There's no room for extra or leftover money. It's all allocated to essentials, savings, or paying off debt. This approach gives you complete control over your finances and ensures your money works for you, not against you. Finally, make it fun. Treat debt payoff like a game, break it into levels or stages, and reward yourself each time you hit a milestone, such as paying off a credit card or reducing a loan balance by 20%. The key is to stay motivated by celebrating small wins along the way. These rewards don't have to cost money. They can be as simple as a relaxing evening off or a favorite treat. The unique debt snowball variation. Now let's talk about one of Dave Ramsey's most famous strategies, the debt snowball method. Traditionally, this involves listing your debts from smallest to largest, paying off the smallest one first, and rolling that payment into the next debt. But we're adding some powerful twists to supercharge this method. Start with emotional ranking. Instead of just looking at the balance size, rank your debts based on how much stress they cause you. Maybe a personal loan from a family member feels more urgent than a credit card with a slightly higher balance, or perhaps a lingering medical bill keeps you up at night. Prioritize these emotionally draining debts first. It's not just about financial numbers, it's about peace of mind. Next, implement power-up payments. This involves setting up a side hustle fund dedicated exclusively to debt repayment. Every dollar you earn from extra work, whether it's freelancing, selling unused items, or driving for a rideshare service, goes directly toward your debt. This strategy lets you attack your balances faster without relying solely on your primary income. Finally, track your progress visually. Create a debt thermometer, a chart where you color in sections as you pay down your debt. Place it somewhere you'll see daily, like your fridge or bedroom wall. Watching the thermometer fill up is incredibly satisfying and keeps you motivated. These enhancements to the debt snowball method ensure you're not only paying off debt faster, but also reducing financial and emotional stress. Remember, the goal isn't just to eliminate debt, it's to transform your relationship with money entirely. 5. Turbocharge the process. Once you've mastered the mindset and debt snowball method, it's time to step on the gas. These advanced strategies can significantly speed up your journey to becoming debt-free without overwhelming your finances. Debt swapping. Start by negotiating with creditors to consolidate high-interest debts into lower-interest, manageable payments. Unlike formal refinancing, this approach involves directly requesting better terms, such as lower rates or wage fees. Explain your repayment commitment and demonstrate your plan to pay consistently. This simple conversation can save you thousands in interest and give you more breathing room to focus on paying down principal balances. 0% income technique. This is where discipline meets strategy. Live entirely on last month's income while dedicating 100% of your current month's income to debt repayment. It's a radical shift that forces you to be hyper-aware of your spending habits. By essentially time-shifting your income, you create a powerful momentum in paying down debt, all while training yourself to live below your means. 12-month spending detox. Create a challenge to eliminate at least 3 discretionary spending categories for 1 full year. These could be dining out, subscription services, or impulse shopping. Channel every penny saved toward your debt. To keep it sustainable, make it a game. Track how much you're saving each month and watch as your debt shrinks faster than you thought possible. 6. Social accountability with a twist. Paying off debt can feel isolating, but you don't have to do it alone. Building a debt-free community gives you both motivation and support, but with a unique spin, accountability challenges. Start by sharing your debt payoff goals publicly on social media, a blog, or a group chat. The act of putting it out there keeps you committed. But here's the twist: add a layer of stakes. For example, every time you overspend or fail to meet a payment goal, commit to donating $5 to charity. The pain of losing that money will keep you focused, while the positive impact of the donation takes away the sting. Additionally, join or create a group of like-minded people who are also paying off debt. Set up weekly check-ins where everyone shares progress, struggles, and wins. To make it fun, incorporate small competitions like who can save the most this month, or who cleared the largest percentage of debt. This camaraderie turns a solitary journey into a shared mission. 7. Avoiding common pitfalls. Even with the best strategies, it's easy to fall into unexpected traps. Recognizing these pitfalls early can save you from unnecessary setbacks. Oversaving emergency funds. While it's important to have a safety net, hoarding too much cash in your emergency fund can delay debt repayment. Ramsey's guideline of $1,000 for emergencies during your debt-free journey is a great starting point. Stick to it until your debt is gone. Rewarding yourself too early. Paying off your first debt feels incredible, but don't let that victory lead to splurging. Celebrating with unnecessary purchases can undo your progress. Instead, choose non-monetary rewards like a relaxing day off or quality time with loved ones. Not updating debt priorities. Life happens. Circumstances change. Revisit your debt list monthly and adjust your priorities as needed. Maybe a new high-interest debt needs immediate attention, or perhaps you've negotiated better terms on an existing loan. Stay flexible but focused. 8. Motivation for the journey. Debt-free living is more than a financial goal. It's a life transformation. Consider the story of Sarah, a teacher who paid off $50,000 of debt in just 12 months. By cutting discretionary expenses, selling handmade crafts online, and using the debt snowball method, she turned her financial nightmare into an inspiring success story. Remember, as Sarah says, debt-free living isn't about sacrifice. It's about freedom. And once you taste it, you'll never go back. No matter where you are in your journey, keep that vision of freedom front and center. The hard days will come, but every small win brings you closer to a future where your money works for you, not against you. Your journey to financial freedom starts today. The road might be challenging, but the destination is worth it. Stick with the plan, stay disciplined, and I'll see you at the finish line. Thanks for watching.